Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to this video. I am stopping in for another little quick video. I'm going to try to make all my future videos shorter, more concise, not scripted, just what I'm thinking and feeling that day, and yeah, just to share my thoughts with y'all out there who are interested. Our journeys are so unique. Each of our journeys is so incredibly personal. They're case by case. And what someone else does is not necessarily right for you, even if they are praised for it. And that's something that I'm trying to keep in mind lately. And on the same hand, you know, what someone else does may be a necessary step in your journey, but still that same step for you is not going to look identical. I think it's important to separate like motivation and inspiration, and for me it's really important for me to seek outside motivation when I'm lacking that internally, and to seek outside sources of that, you know, through different mediums, but just from people that I look up to, whether they're people that I know directly in my life or just people that I admire more from a distance. You know, I can get this through books, podcasts, hearing someone's story, you know, personal anecdotes, listening to good music, going to some type of event, going to like a spiritual service, I mean, going to a good movie. I mean, it can come in so many different ways, but that is important for me to find motivation. But ultimately, inspiration comes from within. Inspiration. And while I think it's important to let others motivate you, the inspiration is always going to come internally from yourself, and give yourself the praise for that. While it's great to respect others and look up to them and thank them for being a catalyst maybe in a certain change in your life, something that ignites, you know, maybe a spark that was already there, but ultimately it's coming from you, and I think it's important to remember that. You know, when it's so easy to compare ourselves to others and so easy to expose ourselves to the opinions and beliefs and practices of others in this day and age, I think it's really important to take a step back when we're feeling confused or like flustered or misguided or lost, and really like close our eyes and ask ourselves, like, what do I want and why? And I think if we really, really take the time to be quiet and ask ourselves that genuinely, that you'll know what's next. And it may not be easy. It probably won't, actually. Whatever is like next for you, whatever feels right for you, from that deeper place, probably won't be easy, but you ultimately know what's quote-unquote right for you. I think that we all do. We just, it's easy to let other things overshadow that, and to play games of, oh, if this works for them, then it'll work for me, or, oh, they're doing that and I like them and other people like them, so maybe I should do that too. But if that goes against something inside, if you feel friction about that, or if you're questioning that, there's probably a reason why, and you should definitely take the time to explore that for yourself, because your journey is not someone else's, it's yours. And you know, even if what's next for you and what's right for you is not the easy thing, just trust that it will in time provide really handsome returns, and that will be plenty of reward for the struggles that you have to go through to get through that tough part. It's also what will be the most beneficial and maintainable for you in the long run. You don't want like quick fixes. You don't want to put a Band-Aid over something. You want to really get deep and go internal when you're trying to make changes in your life, or just make progressions, or instill new habits, or just transition from one phase into the next. So if you have consistent moments of doubt or feeling weak, then seek outside motivation, or seek people who can keep you accountable when you do make a decision to, charter a new course, or head down a new path, or take a step forward in your current path. They can provide support for you and can help you return to what matters when you're questioning yourself or when things are getting hard. They can serve as like a sounding board when you just need to vent, because I think that there are times when we all need to do that. And if you can't use someone else and you need to vent, then find other ways to channel that. And other ways to help get you through it, maybe leave yourself little like alarm reminders that have, a few words to keep you on track, like little mantras to go by, little post-it notes that you physically put up around that you'll see throughout the day, or just keep ingesting other motivational material to keep you on track, stuff that resonates with you and the specific endeavor that you're working on at the time. And then just breathe. Just breathe and trust that you can do anything. And I wholeheartedly mean that, and I believe that for everybody out there. So yeah, I don't know if that even made like any sense, but those are just some things that I was thinking about as I'm trying to explore new phases in my life and trying to transition away from certain things and lean toward other things. And yeah, I'm just trying to focus on the exciting aspects of what's coming into my life rather than what I am letting go of or releasing. So not so much about what I'm losing, but more about what I'm gaining, or the opportunity of what I could gain. So hopefully some of that made sense to you. And if it didn't and you made it this far, thank you. Yeah, I love you guys. Happy Monday.